And like so-called successful dictatorships are not actually dictatorships. They're dictatorships in name, but they will appoint competent people to decision-making positions. So like China today, it's a one-party rule, but the party has a lot of people in it. And inside the party, it's pretty dynamic inside the party. And people can join the party if they want. Um, it's more like a company, right? You can join the company. If you perform well, you're promoted. And although a company has a chief executive, a good company is not about the chief executive micromanaging everything. The chief executive is just a coordinator. And you have to give your employees enough room to use their talents to benefit the company, right? That's kind of what China is today. And conversely, you might have a democratic system where people are voted into power, but that doesn't entirely guarantee that everybody who has talent will be free to exercise their talents and use their talents to benefit the country. Like, it's not entirely guaranteed. I think I need more cobblestone than this. Just trying to think. Think about the Roman Empire now. Like, the Roman Empire had an emperor, but there was a lot of internal competition. Like, there were a lot of civil wars. They happen all the time, in fact. Kind of disastrous. So, like, yes, an empire. Yes, there is an emperor. But there are plenty of power struggles. And people are in competition against each other all the time. So I'm not really sure like how practical or how believable it is to suggest like complete totalitarian control being successful at actually controlling everyone. I need more cobblestone. I do have cobblestone up here actually. Let me grab my other stuff. And maybe the Roman Empire was always too big. because it wasn't that stable. I mean, eventually it fell apart, right? It kind of fell apart several times, came back together. Like you have civil wars, you have like multiple emperors, because one person couldn't administer the whole empire. You would have like co-emperors, and then they would fight each other, because of course they would. And then there'd be one emperor, and then the emperor would die, and then multiple people would claim to be emperor, and on and on and on and on. Oh, so this part, I did figure out this part. And eventually the empire separated into the west and the east, and they never got back together again. Okay, so how tall is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, really? Down to here? Not that one. Which headroom do I need? Blocks of headroom. Actually not sure about this. That one. That one. Yes, I just don't know how the state described in 1984 would remain coherent, right, compared to historical examples. Well, they said something about technology allowing more complete control. Maybe that seemed like a possibility in the year 1948. I mean, the truth is, even today, with facial recognition used rather extensively in China and in some other parts of the world, it's still not entirely possible to control everything. The telescreens in 1984 is very interesting, right? The idea that they watch every single house. But I don't think it's, because you need people to watch the people. For every person you watch, you need another person to watch them. So really, how many people can you watch? You have half your population monitoring the other half. Like you just cut the productivity of your blob by half, because half your people are just watching. I mean, these days we have AI. Yeah, Harvard says not anymore. We have AI now. But yeah, the book glossed over a lot of that kind of stuff. Yeah, like the economics and the like logistics of it. But it's like it's interesting though. Even with AI, like you have AI, okay, you can track people, okay, but then what? What do you do with that information? If you want to like actually beat people up, you still have to send people, right? The AI can tell you where they are. Yeah, no, it's still like it's still a lot of. Yes, there's AI. I still don't think it's enough though to allow such complete control. Okay, I think I'm going pretty well so far. What time is it? I mean, it doesn't seem like I've done much, but I've gotten these parts. I guess I need railings, probably glass panes. So then we need to take these up into an arch, and then I need to figure out ladders? Maybe like... Huh. Maybe like here. Because the ladder should go past that. I don't know how many ladders I want. I want at least one ladder. Going up to the cobblestone generator. To access this, if I want to access this, does that mean this is in a room somewhere? It probably does. Okay, I need to figure out how the pier goes around the cobblestone generator. Okay, that's the next thing I need to figure out. This side is going to be closed, but that side will be like open. There'll be like a little niche. And the cobblestone generator is inside the niche, I guess. How's that going to work? Just put a box around it? I mean, it's possible that nobody's watching the telescreens. like, it's only the threat of being watched all the time, and you're not actually being watched all the time. And in China, that's how it is, by the way. Yes, there's facial recognition and AI and all that. But they only use it if they have any suspicions, right? They're not watching, like, they're not just actively tracking everyone all the time. Because again, they'll require too many resources. So I want this to be this tall so I can get in here. I think the way the Chinese system works is they can, like... Oh, that's okay. They can use your image, and then they can go back through all the footage, and the AI will scan the footage for your face. How do I do that? But if they have no reason to go and search, they don't do it. I guess we wrap around this. And then this inside here is just a room. A room inside. How does that go? Is it snow in here? too sure about the geometry of this. Alright, so like what material am I using? I don't want to use cobblestone because there's too much cobblestone. Snow, cobblestone. The ladder on this block or on the next block? Maybe it is cobblestone. Like if I fill underneath here. How big is this room that I'm talking about? Because the wall is there. Some of this would be snow blocks, wouldn't it? No, that should be snow in there. Right, let me just use snow actually. You know what, let me use snow. And then afterwards, if I want to replace the snow, I'll do that. I think I just bumped some cobblestone into the lava. Alright, so that's the wall. And then after this is the outside wall, right? And then here... Oh, right, I need to remove this stuff. So not those. So the snow goes to there, and I might as well continue this up here, I mean. Alright, so this is the pier. Gonna need a lot more snow than this. And then this is the pier.